Flexion. There will come a time in your life when the crowd disappears and all you're left with is your footsteps and your future. And in that silence, flexion, you'll discover a truth most people never learn. Your destiny won't walk with you until you prove you can walk alone. There are moments in life when the world goes quiet around you and you're left standing with nothing but your reflection and your truth. Flexion. And in those moments, you learn that growth doesn't always come with applause or company. It often arrives wrapped in silence. Reflection. Walking alone forces you to confront the parts of yourself you avoid when distractions fill the room. It's in solitude that your strength introduces itself. Your purpose becomes clearer. Reflection and your instincts sharpen. You learn what you can endure when nobody is watching and nobody is clapping. You learn to stop depending on validation and start depending on vision. Reflection. You learn that the path toward greatness is not a crowded highway, but a narrow trail carved with discipline. Reflection. And you learn that true elevation begins when you stop fearing isolation and start embracing it. The road is quiet, not because you're forgotten, but because you're being prepared. Flexion. Preparation often sounds like silence, looks like loneliness, and feels like distance. Most people only walk far enough to stay comfortable. Reflection. But destiny requires you to walk past comfort into the unknown. When you choose to walk alone, you discover layers of courage you didn't know lived in you. Reflection. You push yourself when there's no one cheering, no one motivating, no one guiding your steps. You learn to trust the voice inside you even when it whispers through doubt. Flexion. You begin to see that independence is not isolation, it's initiation into a stronger version of yourself. The world teaches you to fear walking alone, but greatness teaches you to master it. Reflection. You stop waiting for permission because you realize your calling doesn't need a committee. You stop waiting for support because you recognize your purpose is stronger than your loneliness. Flexion. You stop seeking comfort because you understand comfort never built champions. Walking alone becomes a declaration that you are willing to grow beyond the crowd's expectations. Reflection. There will be seasons where people drift away, not because you've changed too much, but because they refuse to grow with you. Some people are meant for your journey. Reflection. But most are meant for your chapter, not your book. When you step into a higher version of yourself, you'll notice the room gets emptier. And that's not a problem. Every time someone leaves, reflection, space opens for clarity, focus, and transformation. Walking alone teaches you how to carry your own weight without waiting for someone else to lift it. Reflection. It teaches you that not everyone who claps for you will walk with you, and not everyone who walks with you will clap for you. Reflection. You begin recognizing which connections elevate you and which ones anchor you. You start choosing peace over company, purpose over popularity, and self-respect over approval. Reflection. You understand that distance from certain people is not loss, it's alignment, and alignment is the birthplace of destiny. When you walk alone, you also learn the value of discipline. Reflection. Something crowds often drown out. Discipline becomes your silent partner, the companion that doesn't leave when things get difficult. Flexion. It becomes the structure that holds you together on days your emotions try to pull you apart. You learn that discipline is not about punishment. It's about protection. Protection of your dream. Reflection. Your energy, your future, and your calling. You discover that every step you take alone builds a foundation for the life you are meant to lead. Flexion. You realize that nobody becomes extraordinary by blending in or following the crowd. Extraordinary people are built in empty gyms, quiet rooms, lonely nights, and unseen battles. They are built in moments where quitting seems easier, but purpose whispers, keep going. And once you learn to keep going alone, nothing can stop you when support finally arrives. Reflection. Walking alone reveals a truth most people never learn. You are stronger, deeper, and more capable than you ever believed. You realize you don't need a crowd to move forward. You need conviction. Reflection. You don't need approval to evolve. You need hunger. You don't need company to rise. You need faith in where you're going. Your strength becomes internal, not borrowed. Reflection. And your confidence becomes rooted, not requested. You begin to see challenges differently, not as setbacks, but as signs you're walking a path meant for you. Reflection. Every step alone becomes proof that you are willing to honor your calling even when nobody sees your effort. Every mile becomes evidence that you're built for endurance, not excuses. Reflection. And every quiet victory becomes a reminder that destiny does not walk with those who refuse to walk alone first. Reflection. It walks with those who keep moving even when the path feels empty. Your destiny will not show up when you are standing still, waiting for the world to hand you direction. Flexion. It reveals itself when you move with faith, even when your steps feel heavy and uncertain. Every step you take in silence is a signal to your purpose that you are ready to be met halfway. Reflection. Destiny watches how you walk when there is no recognition, no spotlight, no applause. It watches how you push forward when doubt tries to whisper that you should turn back. Reflection. It watches how you stay disciplined when comfort tries to distract you from your mission. Movement is the proof that you're serious about who you are becoming. Flexion. Motion is the language destiny speaks, and every step says, I'm coming for what's mine. It doesn't matter if the path looks empty. Your consistency makes it come alive. Flexion. And when you refuse to stop moving, destiny has no choice but to move toward you. Reflection, the hardest part of the journey, is the season where nothing seems to change, even though you're giving everything. You wake up early, you grind, you pray, you push. Flexion, and still the signs of progress feel distant. But this is the sacred phase where destiny measures your resilience, not your results. It wants to see if you can walk without being carried. Reflection. If you can believe without being reassured. It wants to know if your commitment is stronger than your impatience. Many people quit during this season because they mistake delay for denial. Flexion, they stop walking, and when you stop walking, your destiny stops too. But when you keep stepping forward, tired and short, pressured, your steps begin to echo with purpose. Flexion, those echoes grow louder, powerful enough to reach places you haven't reached yet. And soon the silence breaks and destiny answers back. Purpose isn't attracted to those who wait. Reflection, it's attracted to those who act. You can pray for a door, but you still have to walk toward the hallway. You can dream of a breakthrough, but you still have to put in the work that invites it. Reflection. You can talk about change, but destiny responds only when action matches desire. Your movement tells the universe that you are not just wishing, you are preparing. Flexion. Your steps declare that you are not asking for opportunity, you are building capacity. Even when you walk alone, your effort accumulates in places your eyes cannot see. Flexion. Seeds grow underground long before they break the surface and reveal their promise. Your growth is happening even when it feels invisible, and your progress is real even when quiet. Keep moving. Flexion. Because the roots of your future are strengthening with every silent step. Walking with intention means refusing to walk like someone who has surrendered. It means raising your chin, flexion, and squaring your shoulders and stepping as if destiny is watching, because it is. It means carrying yourself like the person you want to become, not the person you used to be. Flexion. It means walking like you expect greatness, not like you're begging for it. It means moving like someone who knows where they're going even when the road is unclear. Flexion. Your walk becomes your signature, your declaration of self-belief. Your walk tells the world that even if the room is empty, your spirit is full. Reflection. Your walk tells doubt that it doesn't get to ride on your shoulders anymore. Your walk tells destiny that you're not waiting for an invitation. You're already on your way. Reflection. And destiny always responds to a person who walks with purpose in their posture. There will be days you walk with conviction and days you walk with trembling, but both count. Reflection. There will be mornings where belief fills your lungs like fire and mornings where doubt feels heavier than your feet. Reflection. There will be nights where you feel unstoppable and nights where you question everything but movement. Any movement is the promise that you're still in the fight. Reflection. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to move anyway. Strength is not the absence of struggle. It's the ability to keep walking through it. Reflection. Growth is not measured by how fast you move, but by how consistently. Destiny doesn't require perfection. It requires persistence. And persistence is built in the quiet. Reflection. Lonely miles that nobody sees. Those unseen steps become the foundation of the life you're destined to build. The moment you choose to keep going when everything in you wants to stop. Reflection. You begin to shift your future. You start attracting opportunities that match your effort instead of your excuses. You start aligning with people who honor your vision, not drain your energy. Reflection. You start seeing doors where once you only saw walls. You start breaking patterns that used to break you. You start becoming a version of yourself your past would not recognize. Flexion. All because you kept walking when others quit, paused, or turned back. Destiny rewards movement, and movement rewards faith. The steps you take today become the strength you stand on tomorrow. Reflection. And your decision to walk alone becomes the reason you no longer walk empty. So keep walking even if the path feels long. Keep walking even if the world doesn't clap. Keep walking. Flexion even if your confidence shakes. Keep walking even when doubt knocks on your door. Keep walking because forward is the only direction your destiny understands. Keep walking. Reflection because the version of you on the other side is worth every lonely mile. Keep walking because your purpose has already begun to move toward you. Keep walking because alignment takes time, flexion, and transformation takes patience. Keep walking because destiny is preparing its steps to match yours. Keep walking because when you refuse to stop, your destiny cannot stay still. Reflection, ending statements. When you walk with faith, your destiny walks with certainty. When you walk with courage, your destiny walks with opportunity. And when you walk with unshakable purpose, reflection, your destiny walks right beside you every step of the way.